Good morning and welcome to the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium. We're out here on the main court where we have the Division 1 Youth League Men's Grand Final between the Penrith Panthers and the Sydney Comets. Looking at the Penrith Panthers lineup, they finished 14-8 for the season in position 4, whereas the Sydney Comets finished 16-6 in position 3. So technically this game is 3v4. And I'm joined with my good friend and colleague, Sammy Gruggan.
G'day,
Welcome,
g'day.
Sammy.
How are you all?
Yeah, welcome to all our online viewers, wherever you might be. If you're out at the Riff, or you're in Sydney, or you're somewhere across this wide world country of ours in Australia.
All well, definitely. I think we're going global. We actually got a shout out from someone in Spain.
Yeah, I had a shout out yesterday in Canada, and then we had someone in the Ukraine.
So we are going global with this live
It's
stream.
only because they got the best of the best
I
on
do
these
agree.
games, brother.
I do agree. Anyway, Scotty, give us a rundown of Penrith.
Penrith have sort of come of age in their last probably 3 or 4 games of the season, and some key players in their team to watch today would definitely be number 11, Lockie Charlton, also number 21, Josh Cowie. Some other key guys that they'll be looking to go to today will be Samuel Pears, number 6, and number 7, probably coming off the bench, Blair Williams, and our ever faithful number 10, Kevin Anchom.
All right, they are playing the Sydney Comets. As Scott mentioned earlier, they finished 3rd for the season with a 16-6 win-loss record. And their lineup is got quite a lot of talent here. Bryn Williams, Will Johnston, Alex Higgins, Ernest Docker, Alex McDonald, Matu Malouche, who was playing Champ Men, quite big minutes there. Max Warner, who suited up for Champ Men. Askham Reed Nottage, who unfortunately isn't here, as he has college commitments, but no doubt he'd be watching, so shout out to Reed. Khan Smith, Jerome Smith, Ryan Wickham, Julian Markworth Scott, and Oscar Bloomfield. They're coached by Freddie Jensen. So yeah, they've had a pretty good season. I know the great man Paul Mellett will be watching back in city of Sydney right now, the Yoda of the Comets. So he's no doubt the godfather of Comets basketball, and he'll be proud watching them at home right now. I'm sure with a sneaky glass of something.
Yeah, possibly. If Jacob Jackomas is around somewhere, he'll be...
No, he's actually in New Caledonia, I believe.
With the under 17s? 17s, yeah, okay, good.
So congratulations to him.
He might be watching from New Caledonia.
You never know.
Do they have internet in New Caledonia?
I don't know. He might be hot spotting it all the way back here.
Absolutely. So we want to congratulate our grand final referees for this Div 1 Youth League men's game today. Nathan Paff, Josh Knight and Joe Kelly. So congratulations to the boys. Now all these boys have refereed at the highest level. So congratulations to them to get this game underway.
Yeah, we also can't forget our score table.
Officials.
Congratulations for them. They're volunteers, and as we know, they do a fantastic job with the live stats and the panels and paddles and instructions.
All that sort of stuff, mate.
And all that.
So the Penrith Panthers starting lineup is number 21, Josh Cowie. Number 6, Samuel Pears. Number 13, Joel Klein. Number 11, Lockie Charlton. And number 7, Blair Williams.
And for the Comets, you have 4, Bryn Williams, 5, Will Johnston, 7, Alex Higgins, 10, Matu Malouche, and 11, Max Warner.
And I failed to mention, Sammy, that the coach of the Penrith Panthers is Steve Sardi. His assistants are Timothy Lewis, Graham Pears, and Curtis Sardi.
Curtis Sardi, the country high-performance head coach.
Get in a call-up.
Sitting down with a Metro team. Well. Everybody love everybody. We are one big family here in New South Wales.
And as the great Bob McGugan's quote would be, the winner is the game.
That is true. Athlete-focused.
Absolutely. And we're away with the Comets win the tip-off.
Well, who do you have to win this game, Scott?
Mate, I've got to put my... having coached in this league all year and played both these teams twice, it's going to be a tough one, but I'm going with the Penrith Panthers today, Sammy.
Okay. I'm definitely going with the Sydney Comets.
I think I've got no choice. Now, Bryn Williams with the triple. He's been devastating all year, Sammy. He's, you've got to run him off the line. You can't allow him to get open looks like that early in this game.
Oh, nice play there by Penrith.
Personal foul will be assessed to number 11 from the Sydney Comets, Max Warner.
Yeah, Max is actually a Canberra junior. He's come up from the ACT.
Saw the light,
he's
mate.
Studying here.
Saw the light. Come to the Comets.
Oh, come on now. ACT is a fantastic part of the world, our capital.
Absolutely.
I've
been there.
And a fantastic program down there. Phil Brown is actually the head coach of the program down there. So shout out to Phil if you're watching. Don't think he is, but just in case.
So he missed both those, Klein, and then come up with the goods off the glass to get the first 2 points.
Oh, nice move there by Alex.
Yeah, a little floater down the middle. Penrith looking to push the ball early and come back at him. Horns action. And Sam Pears can't find it. Lockie Charlton from the behind the arc. No good.
Matu, he is unbelievable from the mid-range. I honestly reckon he's the best mid-range shooter I have ever seen.
Absolutely.
Contested mid-range shooter.
And if he gets that ball on the elbow, you may as well just go run back and play defense.
Agreed. That is a layup for him.
Yep.
Nice move there by Joel. Really great poise, nice lefty. He played an awesome game yesterday against Central Coast. I thought he was one of the pivotal players for Penrith.
To get the win?
Yep, definitely.
And 2 going down low, working it, little up fake. Playing off 2 feet. The great next Rex Nottage.
Matu, another easy 2 for him.
And the score sits at 9-4 in favour of the Comets.
This could be a dunk.
This will be a throwdown.
Oh,
no.
He's missed the dunk.
just make a layup, right? That could be costly, that miss dunk. I know it's only early.
It's a coach killer.
Absolutely, just lay it up. Sam Pears pulls up, hits the back of the rim. Here come the Comets. And they're away again. A little bit ambitious with the kick ahead. Turnover from the Panthers.
A bit of jitters here from the Panthers, I think.
I think you'll
nervous?
find, Sam, that it's like anything in the first quarter. It's a little bit of nerves once they settle in. A little bit of pressure up the floor. A little bit of run and jump. And the shot clock, it'll be sorted out. It's going to be the Comets ball from the side. Coach Sardi pointing out to the referees that there may be something on the floor over there. Yeah. You can get an advantage in some shape or form, you might as well do it, right?
That is true.
We as coaches do that a little bit.
That is true. I've never done it, but yes, a lot of coaches do.
Come on, Sam. You're talking to me. ELE, mate. Everybody love everybody. We go early to the post, and Matu backs it down low and slow. Little spin move. And an M1.
Nice move there by Matu. Great poise when he enters the key.
The foul was on Lockie Cowie. A little bit of an early lead by 8 for the Comets. 12-4. The Panthers just need to settle in and get through their offense. Little back cut there from Lockie Charlton. Finds the rim. A little bit of cross screen action.
Nice Comets running some nice offense here.
Max Warner turns back to the
go.
middle. Finds a little jump hook through the spin move.
There's nice patience there by Comets. They've been known to speed up their offense a little bit, but it's great to see they're playing as a team, moving the ball and getting a nice looking shot.
Good Joel. Backing it down. Looking in the late shot, got Lockie Cowie for 3.
He can shoot a Cowie.
And Blair Williams trying to slow the quick pace
Nice
down of Bryn Williams. Max Warner on the glass, can't get it. See if the Panthers can capitalise here and break this thing down to single digits. No good. Force the pass. Going back into the post to Matu. Looking to shake it off. That's that mid-range.
He is deadly.
Hand down, man down.
Just give him the ball and watch him work.
Yeah, get out of the way, right? And Lockie Charlton.
They've been beat a couple of times off that pick and roll D here. Wonder what change up the Comets are going to make. They've hit 2 jumpers coming off that. Cowie hits a 3 and then Charlton hits a mid-range.
Well, you've got to go over the top of the screen,
2.
right?
Yeah, I would think so. Will Johnston
From behind the
hits
arc.
a 3. He's a Kings player. John Hennessy. Right, he might
Shout
be
out to
watching.
Johnny Hennessy.
Shout out to John Hennessy in the Kings program. Maybe Julian Kazoo's listening in.
Sam Pears has just picked up an unsportsmanlike foul.
What do you think?
What would that call?
Just what do you think?
I think a lot of things, Samuel.
Samuel. All right.
I think a lot of good things, mate.
Oh, Curtis Sardi has his little take and just lets the crowd know it's about the players.
Ooh. We as commentators have to be impartial, Samuel.
I'll just leave the crowd know because they may not have heard that.
Absolutely, they would have heard it. But anyway.
Or the spectators, sorry, the viewers.
Well, the viewers out there.
So we have just reached, I've been told, over 300 viewers.
It'll be all to do with
this is Facebook and
the continuous call team.
Definitely.
Oh, Johnson looking to go on the heat check on the back-to-back. Williams is going to take this at the rim.
Oh!
And Johnson says no.
Defense there.
Johnson says no. (21-11) here with 4 minutes 44 to go in this Youth League men's first quarter of their grand final.
Nice by Charlton.
And he gets it back. Can't find the second one. Warner on the glass, and here come the Comets.
Nice move there by Will. He kind of gets past his player and leans into the defender, create time and space, and got a little foul. That was a great little move.
Charlton was hoping for the fend-off. So Coach Sardi wants to talk about this, Sam. He's seen enough.
What would you be saying in this situation?
Hey, look, I'll be just allow them just to, we just need to settle, get the ball through sets of hands. From what I've seen this weekend, teams that shift the ball well find that they can penetrate late in the shot clock, get to the rim, draw the foul, maybe the M1. For Penrith right now, it's really only going through sets of maybe two hands and then they're getting an early shot. You don't want to be shooting the ball with 16 seconds on the shot clock. You want to try and drain that out as long as you can. And teams that have been able to do that throughout the season and throughout this weekend's final series have been the ones that have been able to get through to the finals, mate.
Well, no doubt if I'm Coach Sardi, I am ripping them about their defence. 21 points in 5 minutes of play. They are currently on track for a 40-point quarter. I am filthy right now, but it definitely comes down to shot selection, moving the ball, getting great shots, not turning the ball over, and then D-trans.
Absolutely.
The Comets, if they continue this pace up, which I know our good friend Paul Mellett at home would be loving this offense right now and the scoring output. If they continue to get 21 points per 5 minutes, then I think they're going to win the game.
Well, they could be there. Stranger things have happened. I was talking in my last call about the college game there a couple of years ago where they were 11 down or 13 down and they, anything can happen in that short period of time, right? Yeah. Good basketball. Johnson hits the second of the two, takes their lead by 11 at 22-11. They just need to shift the ball here and get it through sets of hands, get it down into the shot clock. This is where they want to be. 10 seconds to go and no good there with the ball rims in and out. And here come the Comets with Matu.
Oh, nice hands by Cowie.
The foul will be on Bryn Williams there. Not a bad foul, slowing the break. The ball will be given back to the Panthers from the end line. The Panthers just need to weather this storm a little bit. And as you said, Sam, it's about the defensive efforts and the defensive pressure.
Yeah, definitely. No, I mean, they had a pretty good game plan yesterday against Central Coast. Like, actually an unbelievable game plan yesterday. They really slowed them down and doubled the post every time there was a paint touch. So we're interested to see what Penrith do here.
So I guess the big question, and I know it's only early, right? Did they play their grand final yesterday?
Could be the case. Could be the case.
Execution. They go into the big guy. He drags him down.
Too big. Oh, great D by Max and good hustle there.
And Max will pick up his second personal foul out of that.
Great hustle there by Josh, though, to stay at it. Oh, we have a warning.
Referee Joe Kelly gives the Penrith Panthers bench a warning.
Oh, who was that warning to, do you think?
I don't know. I've got my theory. Just don't know if we want to exploit that too much, Sam.
We could do a trivia.
Oh, we could do a trivia. Who do you think got that warning?
Was it A?
Steve, B, Curtis, or C, the rest of the bench?
Oh, great hustle again by Penrith. A few
Well,
little breakdowns by Comets.
That's what they need to do, as you said.
And that's going to hurt. A couple of O boards there for Penrith to kind of keep them within an arm's reach.
And back to 7. And extended the D. Up the floor. And turnover by the Comets. The pressure D, and Coach Fred wants to talk about it. While we get this opportunity, Sam, one of Basketball New South Wales would like to thank their official partners, the New South Wales Office of Sport, Spalding, Carney Sports Marketing, the PCYC, Cedar College New South Wales, the Sydney Kings, the Sydney Uni Flames, and Allied Couriers. So without those guys, these weekends just could not happen, Sam.
That is true, and a special mention to Sean Roger, who's just moved over to the Sydney Kings. He's their Community and Development Manager. Great and big things for Sean Roger, so we wish him all the best at the Sydney Kings. And also, shout out to Sydney Uni Flames. Last week they helped us out when we had a practice game against Purdue University. They supplied 5 players, actually 4 players, and one of those was Vanessa Panousis, who's heading over to Europe, and then they played with 5 of our graduating athletes in New South Wales, and Katrina Hibbert was the head coach with the Flames coaching staff. So that was a fantastic opportunity. So thank you to the Sydney Uni Flames, Karen Dalton, the coaching staff and the girls for helping us out.
Yeah, great partnerships that we hold with those people, Sam, and it's great that we can work with the highest level of basketball in New South Wales and provide opportunities for our elite athletes to get some exposure and play some high-level basketball. So right now, back to the action with 3 minutes to go. The Sydney Comets have still got their lead.
Oh, nice take by Kyle.
22-15. And the foul's going to be assessed. They're the number 5 from the Penrith Panthers, Jacob Zalik. This is first personal. Johnson. Under pressure. Yeah, Bryn Williams checks back in, give Johnson a little rest. Mate, Bryn Williams is super quick. Hard to defend.
Yeah, some great juniors for Comets there. Bryn Williams, Will Johnston.
And the foul, a pushing foul. Has been assessed to Joshua Seppert, pushing off on the rebound. That puts both teams over the legal limit of fouls. 2 minutes 46 to go. A big shout out to Josh Burgart, one of the referees from this weekend. He says, Sam, that our commentary is hysterical.
Oh, there we go. We are the A team. Thank you, Josh.
A team, love your work.
You, so far, are our number 1 fan. Josh, send us a little tweet, mate, at Basketball New South Wales. And you may as well hashtag the People's Commentators. I mean, that is the hashtag that has been trending the most this weekend. So please give us a tweet. If anyone else would like a shout-out, hit Scotty B up or hit myself up, and we will give you a shout-out.
For sure. We love our shout-outs.
Oh, nice play. Unlucky there by
Charles Shepherd on the rebound, working it.
Good hustle there by Khan. Ooh, that's all right. Great call. The crowd is into it. Penrith are up and crazy.
And Steve doesn't like it.
It's great to see there's a...
following from the riff.
Yeah. Great following from the riff, and I'm sure they're watching at home, so shout out to all the Penrith people.
I think last year in the last year's grand final they set it up at the stadium. Had a big screen.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, no, they did. Yeah.
Wow.
So they might, Leone and the crew out there might have
Well
that happening.
done. And a shout out to Jared Moore. I'm sure he's watching down in Werribee right now. So, Jared.
Talking about Werribee, the Werribee champ women, that Reece Potter, a former New South Wales guy, good mate of mine, they got promoted this year into the champ women. Defeated the 3-time champions last night by 3 points to advance to the grand final. So,
what date in NBL 1? Oh, no.
No, champ women. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, not
Fair
NBL
enough.
1.
Well, congratulations to Mr. Potter.
Oh, actually, he's in New Caledonia, so his assistant coach has got it done.
So, sister coach did. Oh, well, congratulations to Werribee. But shout out to Jared Moore.
And a big shout out to Russell Potter, who sent us a shout out last night that we missed. He was down in Werribee watching the game. He gives a shout out on the Stangers game last night. Unfortunately, Maitland came up short-handed in that game. They didn't shoot the 62% like they did the week before against the Sydney Comets. Oh, should I not mention that?
A bit too soon, mate.
Sorry, he's still trying to get over it. So substitutions, Lockie Cowie checks out, and as does Matu. And in comes Kevin, the rebounding machine. Kev's had that hairdo for a long time, hasn't he?
He has, since I think under 12s. It's great to see there are a few New South juniors here who have represented state teams and been in our programs. It's really awesome. They've continued to play within the system.
Joshie Shepherd gets fouled.
Rebound.
Nice little up fake there to get Alexander in the air. And got his second personal foul. Oh, big shout out. Big shout out.
Shout out to Lucy Chapman and Beck Dallinger. They've just walked past and asked for a shout out. So free shout outs for anyone and everyone.
We should start charging people $1 a shout out, Sam. I didn't see number 20 play yesterday in the semi-final. Oh, Williams coming off the downs.
I think he's been carrying a small injury.
Yeah, I don't think he played the semi-final yesterday. Oh, that's way over the back. Personal foul assessed to number 13 from the Sydney Comets, Khan Smith. He rode him up like a ladder. Just walked up his back. So they're, as I said early on, both teams are over the legal limit of fouls. So it puts Penrith at the free throw line. And Kevin cannot find the first. They trail by 10. So they have weathered the storm a little bit, Sammy, when we last had that timeout. They've only scored 4 points in those 4 minutes.
Yeah, that was a great timeout by Coach Steve Sardi. They have dried them up quite a bit.
16:25. Just getting on to a minute to go in this first quarter of the final. Little step back.
Nice pass.
Throws it in.
Finished there by Khan.
Defense didn't rotate.
Pass there by Alex.
27-16. The Comets maintain that little lead. Got some cross screening. Josh misses both those free throws. And we're under the last minute in this first quarter of the Youth Men's Grand Final here at Breakers Indoor Stadium. The 3:30 game, Sam's going to be a cracker. It'll be a standing room only, I'm sure.
Who's playing?
It's champ men, Central Coast Crusaders, taking on the Manly Warringah
I do wish both teams all the best, though.
Joshie Shepherd elevates. No good. 14-point deficit at the moment.
Ooh.
A blocking foul. Assessed to number 8 from the Penrith Panthers, Kalen Bayer.
After the play, we're after one of those. No, I was trying to get you
With 13 seconds to go. Down the corner 3, no good.
We have someone from the crowd heckling at us. Marty McLean, I believe it is.
And 2 points on the buzzer.
Wow, there you go.
33-16. The Comets have stamped their authority early in this game. That's a huge first quarter.
That is definitely a huge first quarter, offensively and defensively. I mean, with that fast-paced style game, you're going to score 33, but you can also let in 33. But the fact that they've only held them to 16 is terrific defense by the Comets, and head coach Freddie has done a good job with the scouts so far, it seems.
Yeah, look, Penrith really need to regroup here and really, they have to buy into the defensive pressure and lock teams down, or lock this team down, because if they're going to allow them to get out on the break, not play the D-trans, that needs to be done. Not apply the ball pressure and put the Comets under pressure, which takes them out of their normal rhythm. Then this thing's going to continue and railroad real quick. So Coach Sardi really needs to get into his boys about buying in and playing the defense. For the Comets, they probably just need to maintain and continue to do what they've been doing. Stick to the game plan. So looking across at Penrith, is that Curto taking the AC taking over? He had his little say.
I think Curtis is giving him a spray. I mean, sometimes that helps.
Yeah, sometimes you need it, right?
You need someone else to step up, and it's great that Curtis is there to offer that support and experience for his dad. But no doubt Penrith need to stop Comets' offense here. I mean, they're on track for 130 points currently right now. So
got a big shout out to Coach Tony from Blacktown.
Oh, there you go, Tony.
Tony, a good friend of mine out there at Blacktown. We spent a bit of time this season chewing the fat and X's and O's, and him and Ray, young Ray, who was the coach. So a shout out to Ray and a shout out to Tony, wherever you may be watching this final. Good to see that they've tuned in. So we've got some listeners from Blacktown, or viewers, I should say. So just waiting to get the second quarter underway. The score bench resetting the clock. Penrith will start with possession, and they really need to get the first score here, Sam, if they're going to stay in this game at any type of comeback. And there it starts with an easy drive down the middle by number 8 for the Penrith Panthers, Kalen Bayer. Gets the first score of the game. 18-33. Step back. Late shot clock. Oh, easy little pass into the middle there for a 2-point lay-in by Khan Smith. It's a score to 35-18 in favour of the Sydney Comets. Push pass into Joshy Shepherd. Can't make the basket under pressure.
Oh.
Took the little extra step. Took the little extra step. Got pinned on the travel. Kevin looking to shoot the three. That's not normally the shot he would take.
No. I think they're trying to go one out at the moment. The way to get back in this game is by playing team basketball.
A little floater down the middle. And they look a little bit shell-shocked at the moment. As I said, they may have played that grand final yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
The foul's going to be assessed to number 20. Samuel Pears will check back in for the Penrith Panthers. There's 16 on the shot clock. 8 minutes 20 to go in this second quarter.
Oh, nice move there by Sam.
Penrith just can't seem to find the basket.
No.
They're just coming up short. They really need to dig in here and have a crack and try and get this thing into single digits before half time.
Nice pass.
And they're not going to be able to do that if they're not going to rotate on the defense. So the score now 18-37, starting to get a little bit out of hand.
Nice D, unlucky. Good block there by Khan. Ref said he got him with the body.
Really got to dig deep here, Penrith. Someone's put some cling wrap on that ring over there, Sam, today, I think. Makes one of the two. 19 points to 37 as Penrith extend the defense up the floor. Trying to get some stops, trying to mix it up, disrupt the Comets' offense early.
Oh, deep three.
Williams.
Oh.
Can't seem to buy the basket there.
Coach Freddie might get some subs on in a second to try to blow this lead out a little bit more. Nice move there by Joel.
37-21, back to 16. We got and Coach Freddie's looking to bring two of his starters back in right now.
Nice move, nice pass. Bit of flex offense there, I see.
Absolutely, the old flex. Sometimes the old school stuff just still works.
That is true.
Early shots. With the steal. 39-23, still back to 16.
They are bringing it back in.
The foul was assessed to Samuel Pears.
That's his first and first for Penrith in this quarter.
Well, I'm not sure that's his first. He got an unsportsmanlike earlier.
He did too. So I'm not sure what's going on there.
Not sure what's happening there.
Well, we will find out for you at home and let you know at the half-time break.
We'll have a look at some, hopefully we can get some stats.
We're not getting any stats.
Well, Pete Baxter was, if he's out there listening, he did it for us yesterday. He seemed to go on MIA today, missing in action. Charlton looking to cross it over. Max Warner must be picking up his third foul.
Max Walner. That'll be his second.
It's only his second. Penrith could not hit the water if they fell out of a boat.
You know, they're only down by 16, which isn't a lot. I mean, in Youth League, it's a very fast-paced game. Sometimes a little too fast. So they can definitely put points on the board quite quickly. So back to a 15-point ball game.
Absolutely. Shifting the ball, they're in a zone. Going to come to some zone. Trying to get this thing back in. Got to be disruptive.
Yeah, I mean, that wasn't too bad by Comets. Just we all emphasise to all our juniors, when you get inside the key, you want to try to play off 2 feet, come to a jump stop, so you're not, you don't have to be rushed to make a decision.
Number 2 on the
That's
step
a
back.
big shot by Matu, unlucky. Great rebound there by Alex.
The kid's got some hops.
Oh, good hustle, unlucky.
Oh,
Max
Maxie
picks up a
Warner.
foul. Is that his third foul?
That will be his third
His
now.
third foul.
He has to come out. Coach Fred has to rest him.
That's the Tigers weather. And then it's Docker will come in. The Sydney team.
You see, Fred yesterday only rotated 7 players in his semi-final.
Nice back cut by RJ. Good finish.
There it is.
Timeout may be coming for Comets.
Back to 13. And the Comets just need to slow this thing down and get through their offense. Work it. Get it to the right person at the right time. Late in the shot clock. Get it to your shooters. A little kick out to Johnson. And there it is.
Nice shot.
And there we have
Very
it.
good pass there by Bryn.
William Johnson.
Cowie just can't find the basket. Penrith.
A nice hustle there by Josh Cowie.
Second efforts.
Joshua Cowie. 2 points.
So the Comets just walk it up. Get themselves set in this offense. Number 2 with a little crossover. And, and let me tell you, the bank
What
is
a
open.
contested jump
The
shot. What did I
bank is
say?
open in Terrigal today.
What did I say? The best contested mid-range shooter. Well, if he's not the best I've ever seen, he's definitely the best in this competition.
Absolutely, Sam, absolutely. I would not doubt that in any shape or form. And Lockie Charlton just
great
finds...
defense there by the Comets. Let them go
It's
right
like the
past.
Red Sea had just parted and he went through there, right? And here comes Bryn Williams. And, of course, draw the foul.
2 points.
You've got to slow him down.
Yeah, you do. You do. I mean, the guards, Will and Bryn, are very good at pushing the break. Oh, and they call a flop warning on Matu for the bank shot.
And
Wow. I definitely would have thought he didn't get much room to land.
No.
So, in order to save his ankles, he had to fall over.
Either come down and break your ankles or you come down and save your ankles.
Anyway,
That's probably the comment.
we move on.
And Bryn Williams makes the first, and the score is back to 15. And makes the second, and it's back to 16. 30-46. Just over 4 minutes to go here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium in the Youth League Men's Grand Final. And as you know, we're the People's Commentators today.
That is it. If you want to hashtag the People's Commentators, you want a shout out, let us know. We give free shout outs. Unlucky there by Comets. Oh,
double
Penrith
turnover.
fell straight back.
Double sorted.
Oh,
double-edged
nice spin
sword.
move. Oh, good rebound there by Alex. He definitely has some potential, Alex.
Absolutely, Sam. His athleticism is absolutely amazing.
Oh, nice move by Sam. Unlucky. And this might get out past 20 by half time.
Off 2 feet. The 2 can't make it. Oh, Alexander with a little flick away.
Oh, Will wants to hit that.
And that's going.
But-
oh. That would definitely have been a Dagger and Cowie.
Oh, not much
on the catch and
D-trans there
layup.
by Comets. And Freddie calls a timeout. Not a bad timeout in this situation. I mean, 3 minutes left. Just got to steady the ship. I felt like a couple of their shots down there offensively weren't the best for Comets. And Penrith are making them pay by getting out and running.
A little bit rushed in the offense, but, they're still comfortably 16 points in front. Penrith have tried to mix it up. They've full court pressured, they've half court trapped, back into zone, back to man. They're trying to rattle these guys a little bit, but Comets have been quite composed about it all. Said they may have taken a couple of little rush shots or maybe contested shots that they didn't need to take, but probably not a bad timeout, like you said, Sam, just to settle and steady the ship. So Basketball New South Wales is excited to announce the continuation of the Sydney Kings HSC program for 2020, which is delivered in partnership with Cedar College and the Sydney Kings. The program is aimed at years 11 and 12 students, providing them with the opportunity to complete their HSC studies within sport and community settings. To learn more, visit www.cedarcollege.newsouthwales.edu.au, Sam.
Yeah, we had some some Cedar College students come and help in our high performance department, and just really eager and keen and loved learning, loved basketball, loved sports. So what a fantastic opportunity for them. And also, there's a couple at the moment that are working in the Sydney Kings office. So another great opportunity for them to learn about the professional environment, what it takes to work in that sector.
Yeah, great opportunity. The schooling's not for everybody, right? So there's an opportunity.
Wasn't for me.
There's an opportunity for those kids to do something in school sport. And Matu from deep three, no good. And here come the Penrith Panthers. Cowie, thought there might have been a back cut happening there. Charlton on the up fake and lay it up and one.
Yeah, they're just hanging around here, Penrith. The lead blows out to like 20 and then back to 15 and 10. And neither team can Comets can't blow it out, and I don't think Penrith can quite get it under single digits. But last 3 minutes is going to be important.
They get this to 10 points at half time or below, there's a chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Back to 13, and they've extended the pressure once again. The two saying, give me someone in the middle so we can break this trap. And that's exactly what Penrith wanted to do. They wanted to go east-west, not north-south. And now it's late shot clock, and you've got to be able to stop that for sure. And Cowie's on the break. Blair Williams on the lay-in.
Oh, Will Johnson with a massive block. Wow, there you go. Comets are coming. Defensively, great effort there.
A soaring.
Will just lets Sam just walk past him there.
Back to 11. An extended D. Comets just need to settle and not rush this.
Yeah, they're a little bit flustered here by this pressure by Penrith.
And that's where you don't want Matu to catch it.
Oh, nice D there. Great D there by Sam.
And Matu. Kick back to Charlton. That's the way, you got to get above the screen. Kevin, no good. Charlton, no good. And they're away. The Comets, here they come. And turnover City.
The Comets just getting a little bit flustered at the moment.
Just need to settle. Just need to settle. It's still in the hot seat. But they just need to take it, know when to go. And it's a bit like the gambler. Got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them.
Can you do that, by the way? Can you get it and touch it back in?
Well, obviously you can.
We have the great man, Peter Lonigan. We are trying to get a halftime interview with Peter Lonigan. Scott Bolster will be interviewing Pete, just to kind of talk about things basketball and his current role at Basketball Australia. So we can't wait to get Peter Lonergan up here to have a chat at halftime.
Yeah, rightio.
Nice extra pass there by Comets.
Docker, no good. 7 seconds,
Oh.
and you need to get out on that.
Wow.
Don't allow him to get that away. Oh, yeah. Little foul on the 2. That will put the Penrith Panthers at the charity stripe, as the Comets have exceeded the foul limit of this quarter.
Yes, it's like the Comets are down right now. They're playing like they're down.
Well, I think the disruptive defense from the Panthers, the extended D into the zone, it's really disrupted their flow.
Has.
And as I said, if they get this back to single digits by halftime, there's a chance.
You may be right after this free throw. We will see.
And there it is.
There it is. Blair Williams knocks 2 of 2.
Back to 9. And this is what you don't want. You just need to take it easy, right? Like just run the offense.
Well, they're not doing a bad job breaking the press. They're just then trying to score straight away, which isn't a terrible thing. We want to encourage our athletes to beat the press and then try to get easy buckets so they get out of the press, but you want to take advised shots, not ill-advised shots.
Absolutely. And definitely not contested mid-range twos. The analytics.
Unless you're a 2.
Yeah, unless you're a 2. But he did take it in mid-range contested 2 a minute ago. Who's the shout-out?
Nikhil, just want to give him a shout-out. Great young coach, great young player.
Oh, big shot by
very
Johnson.
interested and keen to learn about the game, so give a shout-out.
Another one of our free shout-outs going out.
Hashtag the people commentators, so you get a shout-out if you hashtag the people's commentators. Nice job there by Penrith.
Back to 10.
They've done a great job getting back into this because, quite frankly, it could have blown out to about 30 points by half.
And Johnson with a little heat check. Little tap back there by Charlton to Cowie. And turnover City. 32s. Coach Sardi with the 32s. Oh, little kick ahead, no good. Oh, Cowie needs to come up with that. Slap it back into play, not out of play. Comets just been a little bit overzealous with that pass. 3. And there we have it, Sam. Half time here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium of the Youth League Men's Grand Final, where the Sydney Comets are leading the Penrith Panthers by 10 points, 51-41. What was your take on the first half?
Yeah, I thought it was definitely high intensity. Not a lot of defense being played early on in the game, but that has slowed down since. And Penrith have done a fantastic job getting back in this game. I really thought it could have blown out, but Penrith have done a really good job. So right now we have our special guest commentator, Peter Lonergan. Scott Bolts is going to interview Pete and kind of talk things about basketball and coaching in Australia and kind of get his view and take on the Waratah League and how he thinks it's been such a fantastic weekend so far. So we'd love to call on Peter Lonergan to come up here and have a chat.
Thanks, Sam, and we will return very shortly with the continuous call team. And so I'm joined by the great man himself, Peter Lonergan.
A couple of New South Wales country gurus.
That's us, brother. Unfortunately, this weekend we didn't see any of the Demons, mate.
No, but I'm sure it'll be not too far away until the Empire strikes back, Scott.
Definitely, Pete. So what's your take been on the Waratah League this weekend?
Yeah.
You've seen a few games, mate, this weekend and seen them over the season with your wife coaching the Capitals, who are playing in the grand final today.
Yeah, well, this weekend's always a real positive. I think Gosford City Basketball do a phenomenal job of running events. So it's been really positive that way. The quality of games has been good. I think the Waratah Women's League, I've seen 15, 16 games this year, and it's a good standard. A lot of WNBL depth in it, and I think the two best teams have made the women's finals, and probably, truth be known, the men's final as well.
Absolutely, Pete. And I think I was on the call team yesterday on one of those finals on the Hornsby versus Newcastle, and at one stage I counted 9 either current or former WNBL players that were playing on the floor of the 10 girls that were out there. So it's just tremendous that those girls can stay here in Australia and play in a league that can provide them an opportunity to continue with their basketball careers, and also help the younger generation that are playing in this league as well.
Yeah, and that's I can only sort of comment on the Canberra situation, but knowing some of the people that are in Newcastle, the Jamie Seabones and the Michaela Dompkins and those people there, what they bring in terms of not only their on-court prowess but leadership and role models for young female players, I think is a huge bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. And if we can switch over and let's talk some Boomers and Opal stuff, Pete. Last night, Boomers regrouped and got the win against Canada after probably a bit of a shock in the first game where they went down by 20 plus and probably didn't shoot the ball at their best, but it was their first time that they've really been together as a group, and there's been a few injuries and guys in and out. So, what do you think their chances will be going into the World Cup? This is only in like 9 days' time, I think. Yeah,
September 1's their first game. So, yeah, the result on Friday, was probably a surprise, but at the same time, when you factor in that really the core group hasn't been together since 2016, and then they're coming off, in essence, 6 or 7 straight days of practice, and so there's a whole lot of variables with it. I thought last night the confidence returned, and there was some really good signs. Obviously, Landale's been tremendous, coming into the group. He looks like he's a 10-year Boomer, so a couple of big games this weekend in Melbourne, obviously, and they've got a tough pool, as you know.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
There's going to be no easy games, but the expectations are high within the group, and I guess within Basketball Australia, for them to grab that first elusive medal at a World Championship.
And if we flip to the female side of things, and Sandy's just finished her camp in Phoenix before going back to the WNBA, and she's named a squad of 12 for the Asia Cup, which is coming up too shortly. And what do you think the prospects of our Opals will be going into that, Pete?
Yeah, well, the Asia Cup's now one of the benchmark events. If you don't get through Asia, you don't play at Worlds and you don't play at Olympics. So, it's a good group. There's an extended squad of 16 now because we're just not sure about WNBA finals and availability and things like that. But good depth. The core of the silver medal team is back. And just like the Boomers, all those WNBA girls and the elite girls have got a real passion for the green and gold. So, I'm sure that when they get into that 4-day camp in Canberra, they'll be thinking about gold in Asia, and nothing less.
Yeah, look, it's great to see that Sandy's been able to keep that silver medal group pretty much together. And as you said, they've extended the squad to 16 due to the WNBA commitments. And, we've got a large number of girls that now play in the WNBA, which is tremendous for basketball here in Australia, and especially for our young female athletes when they get a chance to obviously look up at the Opals, and that's what they want to inspire to be. So it's great that they're playing in the WNBA, and then definitely, the WNBL season's not too far away. There's been a lot of changes being made, and in the lineups from previous, in Canberra winning it last year, and they've made some changes as well to their lineup. But I think it's exciting times for basketball in Australia, with the NBL doing what they're doing, and the WNBL now doing what they're doing, and we've got TV coverage, and it's great for our young athletes and our young fans to be able to see it and watch it, and it's just around the corner, tip off.
Yeah, well, it's great that the NBL and the WNBL, the profile of those two leagues is at an all-time high, and you had the NBL 1 Grand Finals yesterday, and of course you've got the Waratah Championship Finals So it's a busy time. There's a lot of high-level basketball and a lot of excitement. You can even see around the stadium here, you know, there's a buzz about the sport, that's all you ever want. You just want people to be thinking good things, saying good things, and feeling good things about the sport in general.
And look, I think if we can just finish up on, I think, you know, with the NBA, those young NBA prospects now playing in the NBL, LaMelo Ball and Hampton and those guys, it's really going to lift the profile at another level.
Yeah, the Next Stars program, it's going to be interesting. It's certainly going to bring some notoriety. It already has with, you know, ESPN and Jonathan Gavoni and Fran Fraschilla and those guys regularly tweeting and talking about it. So, and the most important thing, they're talking about Australian basketball, you know, and that's all we want. And we know that we've got a great product down here, and it's great that now the world's starting to get in on the secret. Yeah,
absolutely, Pete. And you know, there's some great games ahead of us here at the stadium. So I want to thank Peter Lonergan for your time here at halftime and give us your little bit of knowledge and insight into what your thoughts are on basketball in general across our wonderful nation. And we look forward to probably catching up with you at some stage again, mate, real soon.
Thanks, Scott. And well done to BNSW. It's a great product here. The live stream, the way the event's been run, so really class act. So congratulations to everyone involved.
Thanks, Pete. Welcome back to all our online viewers to the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium here on this beautiful Sunday on the Central Coast, where we're bringing you live the Youth League Men's Division 1 Grand Final between the Sydney Comets and the Penrith Panthers. Just a little half-time break there. Great opportunity to have a chat with the great man himself, Peter Lonergan from Basketball Australia, and his insight across a lot of basketball topics, including the Boomers, the Opals, the NBL and the WNBL, and of course his own take on the Waratah League. So we're seconds away from the third quarter coming and tipping off, and I have Sam Gruggan joining me very shortly. And the Comets with a possession arrow in their favour, coming back at the Penrith Panthers here. The Panthers, they've got it back to 10. And Alexander Tish finds the basket for the first 2 points for the Comets. Lockie Charlton on the stick back. And that will be Alexander's fourth foul on a shooting foul on a great shooter. Just close him out, send him on the line, hold a hand up. If he makes it, he makes it, but don't foul him. So that was his fourth personal foul. So Sam, I had the great opportunity to catch up with the great man himself from Basketball Australia, Peter Lonergan.
Yep.
And we talked all things basketball at halftime. Opals, Boomers, Asia Cup, World Cup.
Wow.
Last night's win against Canada from the night before where they lost. And then we talked a little bit about the Opal squad being extended to 16 now because of the WNBA commitments.
Yep.
And then talked about the NBL and the WNBL coming up, and of course the Future Stars program with LaMelo Ball playing with the Hawks.
Yep.
Hampton playing with the Breakers, and the hype around all that. So it was great to catch up with Pete, and he also gave us his thoughts and insights into the Waratah League and how it's been travelling, and his thoughts around what he's seen this year. Of course, his wife, Jenny Longyon, coaches Canberra.
Coach of the year?
Coach of the year, mate, yeah. She's done a tremendous job with that group. And
Jenny actually was yelling at me for not interviewing the better Lonigan, I think she said.
The better Lonigan?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Pete would argue with that.
I do.
Because I don't think he could.
Yeah.
Rule of thumb, happy a wife, happy a life.
Exactly. Oh! Well, the ball nearly hit someone in the crowd who is on their phone.
Who was not having interest in the game in any shape.
He was actually probably tweeting the people's commentators.
He probably was.
Talking about tweets, I have a shout out from Coach Saparovich from the Shaw School in Sydney.
Seppo!
Yeah, he is a great man.
The great man himself.
Person who is very supportive of our programs and athletes coming through it. So, shout out to Coach Saparovich.
That's a tough shot from the two. But Max Wallner coming up with the rebound, giving them an extra 14 seconds. And Johnson throws the ball at the rim and draws the foul. That's Samuel Pears. That was now his third, even though he had an unsportsmanlike earlier.
Maybe it wasn't on him then.
It was, because he put his foot out. Anyway, we'll leave it at that.
We were supposed to check for you. Unfortunately, we don't get stats, so I couldn't check. But
well, you probably could have went over and checked for me, but anyway.
I probably could have.
Whilst I was doing the interview with the great man himself.
That is true. It's still a 10-point ball game here. I wonder what both teams spoke about.
Away and just dips his head, finds it through, 46-54.
8 points.
Single digits. The Comets still look like they're in control of this game, Sam. And some double drags. And two popping the top. Looking to cross it over. Oh, tough shot by Johnson. Played off 2 feet and then banks it in. And Blair Williams finding the hole.
There you go. Timeout by Sydney Comets.
Freddie wants to talk about it. He's not happy.
He's burnt one early in the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. He's only got 2 left, so
48-56. He's still in control, although he just wants to settle the pace, settle him down, have a little chat about it, and work out what the next plan will be.
That is true. Well, I just tried to organise an interview for the 3-quarter time break with Sean Roger. He has unfortunately left the building without saying goodbye to anyone. Quite disappointed, but just want to shout out to the great man Sean Roger. We wish him a safe travel back home to Sydney.
He might have some Sydney Kings work to do this afternoon, mate.
He may have some Sydney Kings work to do, which never sleeps, mate. Basketball never sleeps. So
absolutely, it's 24/7, right in your face all the time.
And Sean Rogers' favourite song has just started playing. What song is this again?
This is John Denver.
Country Road, right?
Country Roads.
Actually,
it's a little bit of a sentimental spot for me. We played this recently at my grandmother's funeral. It's one of her favourite songs.
I do apologise.
No, don't need to apologise, mate. Life is life, but my son, who's 5 years of age, has learnt every single word of this.
Wow, there you go.
And he loves it. So a big shout out to my family, mate, down on the South Coast, to Elijah, Chloe and Gemma, and my wife, Carla.
And you can't forget the great man,
Stumpy.
The best bolster of all. I do apologise, Scotty.
That's all right, mate. It's
Stumpy
okay.
is the best bolster of all.
He makes the best snitties.
He does, he definitely does.
And there was Johnson with the triple. Just sort of settled the nerves of the Comets and stopped the run from the Panthers.
Take me home, John Denver. That's what he just said. And Kevin just said it too. Take me home.
Well, it's actually not called Take Me Home. It's actually what you said.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
Country Roads.
I apologise.
So no, you don't have to apologise.
That was Sean Roger who said that.
It's John Denver is correct.
John
But-
Denver.
Oh, Blair Williams with a steal over
Oh,
Docker.
all right. 6-point ball game.
58-52. The extended D has absolutely rattled the Comets, and they're taking the early three. No, they're not. The two. Great defense by Blair.
Nice pass by
Cannot
the
leave
two.
Bryn Williams open in the
Wow, corner 3 by Bryn. Good shot.
corner. You cannot leave that
mean-
kid open in the corner.
It's a good shot because it went in.
How do you leave the best shooter on the floor?
Oh, Charlton just turns the ball over.
He's going upstairs. No good.
Oh, wow.
Coward.
Great job by Charlton.
Little kick aheads for Kev. And Docker. And one. Just created a group just with her and I. And you? I got to shout out to Rach. She wants to know where I'd rather be. Well, yesterday it was in the Bahamas.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, we were drinking pina coladas in the.
Where is Rach?
Well, she's somewhere here. She's sent us a shout out. So, shout out to my co-commentator from yesterday, Rachel Herrick. Enjoyed the call with you. So, a big shout out to the Pears family who are supporting Penrith in Port Macquarie this weekend. So, a huge shout out there. Yeah, Pears, not Perez. No one said that here on this commentary team. It might have come from the commentator, but we do apologise if we did.
And again, we need the hashtag people's commentators.
The people's commentators. Rach is outside enjoying the fresh air, she tells me. So she's on a call a bit later on with the champ women.
There you go again, Penrith. 6-point ball game.
Still a quarter to go. We're 6 minutes into this quarter. Or 6 minutes to go, I should say, in this quarter. Just need to stay in front, boys. Rotations. Lockie Charlton came up empty-handed on that drive. But every time the Panthers make a run, Sam, the Comets have an answer.
Oh.
Docker, short two.
Nice rebound there by Max. Oh,
And
great putback.
A little stick back by Maxi.
Blown it up to 10.
Back to 10. So every time they aim to make a run, as I said. Oh,
Oh, Kevin Achapong. What a finish. That was an up and under windmill layup.
the Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
There you go. There you go.
He's hard to stay in front of Williams. He's been one of the best players in this league this season.
He has. They just need to keep working on that ball movement, though.
And
Ball stuck a
Cowie
little bit there, I felt.
with a rebound, looking to cross it over. Sees Kevin, little mid-range jumper.
Achapong hits the mid-range J, back to 6 points.
Here come the Penrith Panthers. Wow.
Wow. I feel like that was a tiger.
It's a bit of a panther. Part of the cat family.
That is true. That is true. What noise does a comet make?
I don't know. Probably
It's a question for our viewers at home.
probably doesn't make a lot of noise unless you're really close to it.
Yeah, that's a fair point. And you don't want to be close to a comet.
You definitely don't want to be close to a comet. If you are, you want to get out of there pretty quick, Sam. So the Comets can get this thing back. Foul is assessed to number 20 for the Comets. Julian Markworth Scott. Blair Williams gets a well-earned rest. played some pretty tough D. RJ gets the check back in again. Looking to shake him, and
Cross court.
poor turnover. Poor turnover.
Cross court ball there. Sydney Comets ball.
Coming off the turnouts. Getting back to Matu.
He's pulling up for a mid-range.
He's backing it in and shooting the fade.
Oh, nice footwork. Oh, unlucky on the finish.
Cowie with the rebound. Here come the Comets. Sorry, the Panthers. Comets need to get back on the D. No good. A little bit of a mix-up there, mate. It's okay.
Get back on the D.
Well, mate, you can create whatever you like here, Sammy.
Wow.
Maxie Warner.
Oh, Max. Both teams are struggling to score a little bit here in the last couple of minutes. Oh,
Yeah,
and right on cue. Nope.
Coach Sardi Curtis was not happy with that. Bit of a foot stomp.
There you go.
That's Ernest. Third foul. Alexander McDonald comes in.
Not sure that foul was on Ernest Docker.
Could have been on Ernest.
No, he's playing for the team that's at the free throw line, right? Well, commentator on the opposite side of the floor got it wrong. Cowie's been a little bit quiet today.
He has. He started off early. He started off right. He hit a three, I think, and got to the rim a couple
Back
of
to
times.
3 points there. Lockie Charlton with a triple.
Back to three.
Yes, anyone's ball game.
There's not much movement with the ball for the Comets right now.
Joshua Cowie picks up that foul.
There's Cowie. And two makes the first. Just on 2 minutes, 49 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Both teams have traded blows throughout the game. And the Penrith Panthers trail by 5. Need to find the hot hand in Lockie Charlton. Here he comes up the middle. And banks the three.
Wow, Lockie Charlton takes one slide dribble and banks the three. Nice little play there, a little gate action.
No doubt he would have learnt that through our high performance program, that little
definitely,
slides.
Definitely.
When we used to do our shooting charts.
Oh, the two wanted that mid-range.
Oh no, he wants the
And
long
the
range.
answer from the two knocks down a three.
And he just says to the crowd, that will be a triple.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's the answer. Let's see what Penrith can do.
It's in the hands of the right man here. A little back
Oh,
cut.
nice back cut.
Maxie Warner has probably picked up his 4th foul.
Now this guy on Max Walder. That'll be his 4th. He's going to take a further. And Kyle Smith comes in.
So the Panthers are watching the game. All the junior rep kids
Oh, there
are
you
out there
go.
before their presentation this afternoon.
Shout out to the Penny Panthers.
So thanks to Leonie Moore for sending through that picture of all the wonderful fans at the Penrith Basketball Stadium, indoor sports centre down there, watching this final before their rep presentation this afternoon.
Hopefully going to be a cracker of a finish. We've got 1 and a bit quarters left.
And it's a 5-point ball game. Cowie's up and in. You know Matu's going to take that mid-range. Probably a little bit too much dribble on that one. And there's Lockie. And Sam, that will be a foul assessed to Khan.
Yeah, the ball's not moving at the moment with the
That's
Comets.
his third, so if he picks up his fourth, then the 3 bigs for the Comets will be in super foul trouble. And they may have to play a little bit of small ball.
Which, I mean, the good thing about that is Penrith are big.
No,
So
they can
it's not
probably
going to
go
hurt
with
them
it,
too
but it's not
much.
going to hurt him too much. 69-72, the Panthers trail with 1:27 to go here in the third. Can the Panthers lock this in and take a lead for the probably first time in this game at some stage in this quarter? It's a long, deep three.
Wow, what a 3 by Julian Markworth-Scott.
And they have the answers every single time,
They do.
Sam.
They do.
Charlton into Cowie.
Oh,
Little
Cowie,
tip.
second effort, third.
Pulling out.
Oh, kick out for Charlton for 3.
No good. Kev on the
Kevin
board.
Achapong, great rebound.
Absolutely keeping it alive. Second chance opportunities.
Oh, nice back cut.
RJ will pull up.
Oh, Kalen.
Back in the hands of Charlton again. They got another opportunity. 3 offensive rebounds in a row, Sam. If I'm Coach Fred, I'd be furious. Need to block out, get a stop.
Nice take there by Cowie.
4-point ball game, 20 seconds. Looking for one shot here for the Comets. As Johnson brings the ball down the floor. 10 seconds, come and set the picks. He's going a long way to get to it. Cowie's got it, 4 seconds. Kevin throws up a hailer.
Oh, well, in AFL, that's 6 points. We give that a 6-point goal.
There we have it, folks.
Right.
4-point ball game here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Stadium in the Youth League Men's Grand Final Division 1. The Comets have a slim lead, 4 points, 75-71. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes' time to give you the call for the final quarter and the last 10 minutes of the Waratah League season for Division 1 Youth League Men.
All right, just before we start, during the half-time of the Championship Men's Grand Final today, be sure to tune in as Basketball New South Wales will be announcing the 2019 Basketball New South Wales Hall of Fame inductees. The 2019 Basketball New South Wales Hall of Fame dinner will be held on Saturday the 2nd of November at the Ridges Mount Panorama. Tickets are on sale now. get in there and get your tickets. I say we go for a quick little lap around Mountain Panorama and then go to the function. I don't know if you should do the lap after the function.
Probably not. Probably won't be able to do it after
Yes,
the function.
that'd be illegal. If you'd like to purchase tickets or learn more, go to the BNSW website, www.bnsw.com.au/state conference.
And we're underway here, Sammy, in quarter 4 of the last 10 minutes of the season for the Waratah League Youth League Men's Final. And straight away, Lockie Charlton goes to work, gets it back to 2 points, 75-73. We got a ball game on our hands here, Sammy. The pressure D from Penrith has been absolutely up. It's been lifted, right? They've found a way to disrupt this.
They have. I mean, first quarter score, Comets had 33 points. And since then, in 2 quarters, they've had 42 points.
So they've
My
slowed
maths
them
is
up.
correct.
Yeah. Well,
So-
we'll just say that's right. Yeah.
So 42 points in 2 quarters. They've done an excellent job, Penrith, in slowing their offense down.
A little big three.
Oh, nice.
Johnson
rebound
comes
there
up
by
with a little rebound there. Probably what they needed. Kicking it out to Alexander. And that will be Penrith ball. Coach Sardi saying to the referee, we want the push.
Yeah, definitely.
And Blair Williams comes up empty-handed.
Well, here we go. Let's see what they got here offensively, Comets. They do need a bucket.
Oh, a little slip pass.
Unlucky there by Matu.
Right idea. In the coach's words, that would be operation successful. Patient died on the table.
There you go. We don't want that.
Definitely not, Sam. Definitely not. Anyway, here we are back at the action. And the Panthers try by 2 on the little back
Wide
cut.
open on the slip.
Kevin and Chomp. Sitting on the pick. Little jumper. Very good. As Alexander Tish comes up with a rebound. And the 2.
Nice move.
Nice little spin back to the baseline.
Nice
Finding
move
the
there by
bucket.
Alex.
77-73. Let's see what the Panthers have in answer. Here he comes through the middle.
Oh, RJ again, a slide dribble for the 3. I don't know whether they're on the same play for Charlton. Charlton just got that in the 3rd quarter and anyway.
Now would have put RJ back in and made that be Charlton coming off that down picks. It's going to be like the... Oh, wow.
Wow.
The 2. Back to a 2-point ball game. It's going to be like the elevator, mate, that play, isn't it?
Yeah.
And they've run it, and they've run it successfully. Warner, on the rebound.
And 1. Alex with the basket, and it is counted, and we're going to the free throw line.
And Charlton comes up with a foul.
Comets get it out to 4.
You know, the instruction for me would be if you're going to foul, don't let them score, right?
Yep.
And back to 4 points. They just can't seem to edge that out. As Alexander hits it, and it's back to 5. 80-75. 7 minutes 40 to go here in the Youth League Men's Grand Final at the Bridge Coast Stadium. Charlton.
Nice move by Charlton, unlucky. A bit more patience there on the finish.
Yeah, probably went a little bit overboard with it.
Nice kick out.
Back to the shooter. Samuel Pears comes up with it. Kicks it out to the shooter, Charlton. Wants to take that little...
Oh, he grabbed his foot there. They're letting him play a little bit here, which is good. I wonder if his name's Perez. Is it Perez or Perez? Perez, maybe.
Maybe it is. unsure. You don't know that just by spelling, right?
That is true. Oh, Kevin. Unlucky there. Comets are knuckling down playing some D here, which is good. But Penrith are just hanging around.
Yeah, but Penrith can't seem to break that 4-point
No,
buffer.
they can't. They get it to 2. I mean, I honestly think if they get in front, they have a good chance of winning this game. Oh.
And the 2 going to work. Gives us a little flex. Just gives us a little flex.
May need a timeout here, Penrith. Just to steady the ship and talk about some things defensively. Ooh, nice take, RJ. Good pass to Blair. Way, Blair Williams for the 3 in the corner.
Back to 4, Sammy.
Hit that receiver spot, get to the drift position. Nice job.
Absolutely. They just got to come up with a stop here, right?
Yeah. Oh, we have some music.
A little bit of
Well, it's finished now.
a little fade. That's tough. It's under 5. We're midway through this quarter, and the lead hasn't changed. But Kevin,
Nice move by Kev.
back to 2 points. Sammy, can they break the shackles? The big question is, can the Panthers break the shackles, take the lead, or even it up? We've got some subs coming in Joel and Lockie Cowie. The spin move. Spin move.
Oh, nice rebound there by Max. Just got to hold on to
on
it.
the rebound.
There's a chance here for Penrith to take the lead with a 3.
And Charlton, no good.
Penrith ball.
Here come the subs.
So no timeouts. Do you call a timeout here knowing you're going to lose one in a couple of minutes? Do you call a timeout here to run a play or just...
Well, it's a 2-point ball game. Do you really want to burn that?
Well, I mean, you're going to lose one in a couple of minutes anyway.
Absolutely. So maybe you do. You can't take them with you, Sam.
Oh, here you go. He's got Charlton on a 3.
Little kick
That
down.
is... Oh. That would have
That
given
goes
them
down.
the lead.
The crowd would have erupted.
Crowd would have erupted in Penrith too.
And a little kick.
Oh, this is a big play.
Big 3. Rattles on the top of the rim. Rocky Cowie. Little kick back. Actually, you know what? I think it is Perez.
And that was Josh Cowie as well, not Lockie Cowie. Scotty's done at least 6 games this weekend.
Done more than that, mate. I've done 8. Plus, compared the
That is true. Oh. Great steal there by Charlton.
he's
He
looking
wanted
at
that 3. Cowie for the putback. Oh, he dunked that. We have a tied ball game. 4 minutes to go.
82 all, and I'm
Who
sure
would have thought this?
the fans at the Penrith Stadium will be going ballistic.
They are going crazy right now. A little bit of Mustang Sally for the fans back home.
Do we have any dancers out there? Surely we do, Sammy.
Not me.
Not unless you're on the WPs.
Anyway, Dream Hoops. Round 2 has just opened. Dream Hoops is a program launched earlier this year to help kids in need while learning valuable life skills. Head over to the BNSW website, www.bnsw.com.au/Dream Hoops to learn more. Round 2 funding closes the 4th of October 2019.
Well, Sammy, it's a fantastic initiative. In the first round, we had over 150 applicants. So it's based around the kids that are struggling financially. With some of those high performance programs coming up, the D-League and tours and stuff, could be a great opportunity. All you need to do is get your local association to give you a letter of support, submit the application. Applications go through the process, and then the funding gets released for the kids. So we had 150 applications in the first round, and we're expected to probably get more in the second round, Sam. So what a great initiative. Thank you for the partners that invest in the Dream Hoops, and we're looking forward to seeing all those applications come in by the 4th of October. Back to the action, all tied up here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Centre. on the sunny central coast of New South Wales. Oh, great defense. Great defense. Late shot clock, 2, 1.
Shot clock violation.
That'll be the first one I've seen today. Like in this game.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely has been. There's been a lot of close calls, but this is a chance for Penrith to get the lead.
For the first time
Who
in
would
this
have
game.
Who would have thought after the first quarter it would be so close?
First time in this game, this is where it's at. Cowie just releases it, gets it to the shooter. Oh. Oh, nice save.
Great
Great
rebound.
athleticism.
Very lucky pass.
Great athleticism. Max Warner just brings it up. Oh, a little tip away. Just take some patience, mate. Just patience.
We have a close game. Paul Mellett is no doubt on the edge of his seat right now back home.
I was just about to mention Paulie.
He would be loving the close game.
Absolutely.
Also hating the fact that it is close. But nonetheless, we do love a close game for our viewers.
Oh, big steal.
Oh, good hustle there by Joel.
Oh.
Great job there by Bryn. This could be an easy 2. And the 2 goes for the 3. Oh.
Tishto on the rebound. Just settle. Calm. Coach Fred wants them to get the ball through sets of hands. Get it to the scorer when they can.
Oh, good rebound there by Max.
Warner. No good.
They need to hang on to the ball.
Charlton comes up with it big time. 2 minutes 32 to go here in the grand final of the Youth League men. And it is all tied up,
We
Sammy.
could get to OT. This could be our first OT, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. Where's the ball going?
Oh, good rotation.
Oh.
What do we have here?
Turnover City.
Oh, he wants to go for a transition 3.
I'm not sure that's the right shot, Sam. Anyway.
We are here commentating and they're playing. So hats off to the players.
Mr. Diplomatic himself.
Oh, that's a big
Charlton.
3 by Charlton. Well, I don't think both teams have run great offense here in the last couple of minutes.
Absolutely. Everyone wants the dagger and wants the dagger now. But right now with 1:45 to go, mate, it's the team. Oh, double drags, mate. Double drags. Little spin move.
Oh, nice. Oh, Bryn. Unlucky there. Nice little move. Penrith have a chance now to take the lead with 1.5 minutes to go.
Who's coaching this game over here?
Curtis Sardi was out of the coaching box,
On his knee.
but he's back in there, sitting down.
Comfortably with his arms folded.
Here we go. There's a good move here to give it to Giles. They need a paint touch. Get your hand.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That goes down. Oh, here we
Oh.
go.
Oh, a bit too casual there by Alex. Nice
One-
kick ahead pass by Will.
1 minute, 8 seconds. Everyone's on the edge of their seat.
This is
We're even standing up here in the commentary box, mate.
I've been standing up all game. This is a cracker of a game.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Step back 3 by Will Johnston.
Oh. Cowie on the rebound. Charlton. We're under the minute. Here we go, Sammy. The next execution. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Lockie Charlton.
Wow,
2
good
points.
take.
Lockie Charlton. Do we have a timeout?
Oh, no timeout. No timeout there by Freddie. Wants to let him play. Penrith take the lead here.
40 seconds. Penrith takes the lead in the last minute of this game for the first time. That's when you got to get it done. Here he comes. The 2.
Oh, nice little step through by Matu. What a move.
Timeout.
Oh,
Timeout on the floor.
Lucky timeout there.
Penrith Panthers all tied up here.
Curtis Sardi jumped up to call that timeout, and that was really lucky. The ball nearly came in. But he quickly gets up there, and Penrith call a timeout.
All right. What's the
Here we go.
instructions, Sammy, coming out of both timeouts right now?
I don't know. I mean, right now you got 27 seconds left.
You got one possession, really.
So do you advance it or do you not advance it? This is a very similar situation to last game, Scott.
Absolutely.
We had, I believe the game was tied, and then it got to a situation where they called a timeout, And then if they advanced it, they would have dropped it to 14 seconds. What do you think could have happened there? Well, I guess time will tell. We'll see what happens.
Well, you know, do you draw up the dagger and get it to Charlton for the 3? Do you take the 2? Do you try and get the M1? Do you advance the ball? Do you not advance the ball? All these questions.
All these questions.
And for the Comets right now, locking in.
Yeah, well, they both have one more timeout left, which is good. But I think we could go to overtime. This could be the first time we're going to overtime here.
So Sammy,
And I'm
my
excited.
co-commentator, is
I am
calling
ready.
it. He's calling it. We are going to OT for the first time this weekend. Just what we want on a Sunday afternoon. We have to travel back home.
Definitely.
But anyway, they've advanced the ball, Sammy.
They've
And
advanced it, so it's dropped
Charlton
down to
is
14.
inbounding the basketball. The best shooter on this team is inbounding. Where's it going?
Oh, they're running a little back pick here.
Here comes Charlton into the post.
Oh,
No.
he's dropped the ball.
He has to wait.
Freddie has a chance to call a timeout, and he has. So a very similar situation just as before. They can play from the backcourt, have 24 seconds, which gives them the last shot. And to be honest, I would probably do that.
Yeah, that's what I'll be doing right now.
You wouldn't want to
Don't
advance
advance
it.
it. Keep it there. Get the last shot. Live and die on it. Or go to overtime.
If there are any coaches out there, Greg Popovich, if you're listening.
Greg Popovich.
Yeah, well, you never know who's listening, right? If you want to tweet what you would do in this situation, that'd be fantastic.
The great man himself from the Spurs.
You never know.
Well, mate, he's probably in preparation, I think, for the games next week in Melbourne, I would think. Not sure he'd be watching the Waratah Youth League Men's Division 1 final in Terrigal. Anyway, so 23 seconds to go in the season. All tied up. Comets have called the timeout.
All right. So we've just been told we are at a record number viewership of 400 people.
Absolutely.
So we have a mixture of Facebook viewers and YouTube. And Sean Roger has just told me that he has just been notified that Popovich is on a plane. He's currently coming to Australia, so he unfortunately will not be able to tweet unless he has a satellite phone, which he would be able to.
Absolutely. So
All things are possible, Sean.
No
All
advancement.
things are possible.
No advancement. Get the last shot. Here we go. Get the last shot.
What are they going to run?
Johnson with the ball. They slice Williams over the top. Here comes the cross pick action, down pick action.
Ooh. 7 seconds left. Matu's got it.
The ball's in the hands of Matu.
He's pulling up for mid-range.
Max Warner.
No foul. Hands out.
OT.
We are going to
OT.
overtime, ladies and gentlemen.
That's what we're talking about.
The first overtime of the weekend, and we are pumped. We have overtime.
OT. There we have it.
Extra time, yeah. As 94 out for 40 minutes play, we're going to get 5 minutes extra time.
5 minutes extra time, Sammy. And traditionally in overtime, the team that scores first is the team that wins.
Oh, there we have. Well, all right then. There's a stat for everyone back home.
Traditionally, I'm saying, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, well, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors. Basketball would like to thank their official partners, New South Wales Office of Sport, Spalding, CSM, Carney Sports Marketing, the PCYC, Cedar College, New South Wales, the Sydney Kings, Sydney Uni Flames, and of course Allied Couriers. We love our couriers, right?
Oh, we courier everything around, mate, right? But thanks to those great partners. Without them, we would not be able to host weekends like this great event that we're hosting this weekend with Terrigal.
Also, for all our kids out there that are listening, which I'm sure there are plenty of them, active kids, did you know that from the 1st of July, parents, guardians and carers can apply for a second active kids voucher valued at $100. And you can redeem your active kids voucher with any of our affiliated associations. Contact your local association to learn more. What would you do with $100, Scott?
Well, my children are playing AFL.
AFL. That's probably not a good time to promote
Well,
AFL right
but
now.
you can use the voucher for
Is it
whatever you
called
like.
AFL or is it called Aussie Rules Football? I like
AFL.
But isn't that the senior competition AFL?
Well,
It's like you call basketball NBL.
Yeah, it's like the overpinning program, mate.
Well, I'm not. I'm
My
asking.
daughter actually played a semi-final knockout this morning, so...
And did they win?
No, they went down. Unfortunately, they led at half-time and then lost the game in the end. But they've had a tremendous season, the Bombaroo Tigers. So, big shout-out to the Bombaroo Tigers.
We can't be promoting the other sports.
Oh, well, mate, you know.
So what would you do with $100 though?
I'd probably put it on the bar and you and I'd have a drink.
Wow, I don't think that was politically correct, especially with our CEO sitting right behind
It doesn't
us.
matter about her. She's Tia Maria. She's part of the alcoholic family too.
All right. Well, here we go. Comets are
First
ready.
overtime game for the weekend, and the continuous call team have got it.
The continuous call team. Remember, everyone, hashtag the people's commentators. I do hear Sean Roger has warmed up to the hashtag, and he is going to tweet the people's commentators. We would love that to happen.
We'd like to hear from you, Shawnee, wherever you might be travelling home today. 5 minutes overtime. Does that mean we get paid extra money if we go overtime?
I do think so.
Yeah, okay. We get an extra bottle of water. All right.
Here we go.
And an extra lollipop. So the clock is not going.
Oh, that's not
They
good.
might want to start the clock. We might have to come back. Well, I think we wanted to play 5 minutes, 20 seconds of overtime. So we have a little bit of technical difficulties with the clock. Just got to fix this up. Just what everyone needs, another delay.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was just a practice extra time. This will be the real extra time.
A few little tips. A few little tips coming from the Comets champ man coach that's on the commentary
helping
team.
everyone out, Mount. Just helping everyone out.
Remember, in the great words of the Bob McGugan, the game is the winner.
Here we go.
So the clock is ticking, and we're away in the overtime of this Division 1 Men's Youth League final, where it was all locked up at 84 in the regular time.
Oh, nice move there to start the game. Here we go.
Alexander
You
Tish.
did say it yourself. The
Normally-
first team to score usually wins.
Normally. That's traditionally the way it is. Blair Williams for the triple, no good.
Shout out to the King's School. All the boys there watching the game. Will Johnston for the Comets is their basketball captain, and everyone is watching. They have hashtagged the people's commentators.
Absolutely
It is
brilliant.
trending. Keep it up. Thank you to King's School.
As Joel Klein gets the rebound there.
Maybe Shaw might do the same thing.
Maybe they're not watching it. Oh, Blair Williams on the attack. Throws it out of bounds to the ref. Williams.
If the ref drops it, does that count as their turnover?
No. Not at all. Not at all, Sam.
Seems like they're running a very similar play here.
Going into Warner
Different
early.
post up.
Oh, deflection. Long arms of the law. And double turnover.
Oh,
Double turnover, mate. Just need to settle.
Yep,
Just need to
yep,
settle.
Yep.
Find a way, get it done. 3 minutes 30 to go in this OT. Panthers extending the defense.
Here we go. Oh, he could have threw an alley there, and he chose not to.
I think he thought about it, and there's the mid-range.
Just nice rebound, Alex.
Warner on the rebound, no good. They just can't seem to pull one in. Just grab it, slap it, hold it,
Yeah.
and you've got it.
Yep. Nice D here by Bryn. See what Penrith have got for us.
And we've played 2
Trying to go
minutes.
for a poster. Oh, no. Charlton, middle pick and roll. He likes to get back to that left hand.
He shoots it long.
Likes going to his left hand, Charlton.
Here comes Williams. Throwing it up off the glass.
That's Comets' ball.
Unfortunately, Cowie couldn't pull it in.
Let's see what Comets have out of bounds here. Oh, a little fake.
Oh, Matu.
For a
Oh,
mid-range fadeaway, Matu. Well, he's definitely not living up to my...
Well, he did early in the piece.
He did. Got a little bit tired now, perhaps. Just need to slow it down here, Penrith. Last
Yeah,
three
they're going
trips
at it,
have just
right?
gone a bit too fast, I think.
They've been scoreless in 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Whereas the Comets have been... My prediction could happen.
That is true. It could happen.
Down to the
Oh,
drag.
nice spin move.
Throws it up. Nothing. Cowie. Little. Oh,
They just need to settle, Penrith.
can't seem to buy a bucket here. And the crowd has been silenced. There's not a lot of.
Both teams are kind of playing a little bit too fast, I feel like. Comets just did a great job executing their very first play. Here we go. 5 seconds left. 3.
Too much dribble, mate. Too much dribble.
I don't know why they just don't go back to their very first play the Comets ran. Post him up. They got an easy bucket off it.
Curtis is down on 2 knees. Is he praying?
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe it's a pose he's used to. Not sure.
Absolutely. I'll leave that one alone.
Yep. Anyway, here we go. Let's see what Penrith have got. Nice pass.
In the
Great
climb.
finish by Joel. Good offense there by Penrith.
He's all tied up.
Joel has had a great weekend.
You got to make this call now. Double overtime.
Double overtime. I like it. Oh, whoa. Get it. Unlucky. Great job there by Sam.
He's going to go at Warner, who's on 4. But can't get it. Looking for the dagger here. Wow.
Here we go.
With under a minute to go.
Oh, all right. 86 all, 58 seconds to go. Both teams get a timeout, correct? Both
One
teams
each.
get a timeout.
One
All
each.
right, okay. Is he going 2 of 2 here or 1 of 2? Or 0 of 2? What do you reckon?
He'll make both.
We'll make both, okay.
Ooh. Commentator's curse. Commentator's
I
curse.
really hope. I mean, personally, I'd like for him to miss this because I want to go to double OT.
Yeah.
But he's made 1. 1 of 2. Comets are up 1.
Not enough to get the win, or is it enough to get the win? It could be. 1 point could get you there, right?
That is true. That is true.
So executes comes down to this execution right now. Cowie comes up the lane. Sorry, Lockie Charlton. Oh, that's a tough shot.
Wow, Lockie Charlton hits a tough shot. 43 seconds left. Penrith are up 1.
Williams has done a great job on Bryn Williams. Williams on Williams.
That is true.
That's absolutely fantastic. Come up with it. Come up with it. That will
Jump
be.
ball.
That will be
And it'll be
Penrith ball.
Penrith ball. 24 seconds left.
Do you have a timeout now?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I don't think you do.
I'm just asking.
Well, I don't think you do. No, I think you do. I don't know.
24 seconds. 1 possession. Do you run
We're
it?
going to foul count right now. So Comets are down 1. I mean, they've got a foul straight away.
They've
got a
got
foul.
they've got heaps to give. They haven't fouled anyone yet.
You got
They
a
got
foul. I mean, you got a foul straight away.
They got 5 to give. 5 fouls to give.
Yep. But so I would just sub in my guys. Well, you got to check who's on foul trouble. In foul trouble. You don't want someone to foul that's in foul trouble right now.
So you got 7 in foul
Unless they
trouble.
get a steal. How long's it been? Oh, they called a foul. That could have been 5 seconds. Wow.
Did the clock start? The clock did not start.
Here we go. Let's go again.
The ball got inbounded, but the clock did not go.
4 seconds on the clock. 88.
What do you do? Advance? Do you call timeout here to advance it? Well, maybe
Take,
not. Oh,
take the pressure away.
oh.
And then in that
Well, that's
possession,
2 seconds. So
in
2
that
seconds off the
possession-
game clock. That's 2 seconds gone now.
that's in that position. There's 2 seconds off the shot.
So they've got
Right.
6 seconds down, right?
Surely I'd take a timeout. I'd be taking one right now. Just advance it. You got a possession, right?
You got a foul. Got a foul. Oh, they've stolen the ball.
He could flick that back in.
Okay, 17 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, 88-87.
And the call from the continuous call team is sending the
Well, I
signals.
think they have 1 second to get the ball over halfway. And they probably want a foul.
They got to get it that side.
So you don't want the ball getting into... Oh, that's 8 seconds. Wow, he's called 8 seconds. There we go,
he's
ladies
come
and gentlemen.
Wow.
There you
Timeout
have
on the
it.
floor. The Comets.
13 seconds left.
The Comets get an opportunity here to take the win.
And timeout call with 13 seconds left. 88-87.
Can't change it.
Division 1 youth men here at the Breakers Indoor Sports Centre.
Huge call, Sammy. Huge call. Anyway, 13 seconds remaining in the first of the overtime. And the Penrith Panthers remain in front by a point. Are you going for the 2? Are you going for the 3?
I'm going for a bucket.
Of some
That's all I
shape
want.
and form.
I mean, I'm going for a 2.
Yeah.
I feel like...
Well, that'll get you in front.
yeah, I mean, I feel
Timeout,
like you're going to
pressure,
get Alex a post up again. They ran that very first play. They got him a post up.
build the pressure
Felt
down
that
the sand.
They just can't beat Penrith off the dribble at the moment on dribble penetration. So I think the best option for them is to try to look for a post feed and look to score off that.
Absolutely. Throw it in there, mate. Throw it in there.
Ooh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sure everyone in Penrith
On the edge of their
seats, waiting for their junior presentation. Might be a little bit delayed.
Put it on hold.
Well, you have to when there's a game like this on the line. What's the play, Sammy Dragon? Here we go.
So, are they in a zone here?
13 seconds on the clock. Clock 4.
Corner, up, through, steal. Steal.
No
Foul. Poor execution. And it's still in it. That'll be his 5th foul.
And that's his 5th.
And Penrith just have to get it in and hold the ball. As Ernest Docker checks back in. You haven't seen him for a while.
No, it's been a while. Everyone's got to be ready. Here we go.
Penrith have got a timeout. Penrith got a timeout.
Foul there. That was very lucky.
Absolutely. So that's their 3rd. They've still got 2 to give. Still got 2 to give. That'll be his 5th. He's going down the bench.
McDonald comes in. 8.7 on the clock, 88-87 to throw it up.
Here we go.
Over the top.
Oh, here you go. Comets. Oh, that's taken out. Is that unsportsmanlike?
No, it won't be. It'll be a foul. It will be a foul.
Wow, 5 seconds left and the Comets have a chance to take the lead. Boy, wee. Who would have thought this was going to happen?
Wow. It's just been a replica of what the Comets did previous. That's 14 fouls, 5.1 seconds. No timeouts left. You got to execute
What
here
is
right
gonna
now,
happen
Sammy.
here? 5 seconds. Who wants it?
Where's it going to? Bryn Williams or Matu? No foul. No foul.
Oh, that's
No foul.
Matu for the win. Oh, he missed it. He didn't get it. The buzzer went. Penrith are the Youth League champions for
2019.
There you go. There you go. Wow, wow, wow.
There you have it.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What a game. What a game.
1 point ball game.
Congratulations to Penrith Panthers. I mean, to be fair, they had an unbelievable weekend yesterday against Central Coast. Their scout was great. They had a phenomenal game plan. They came out, they executed, and today they came from a 20-point deficit, pretty much a 20-point deficit,
Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure, and came back and won, and what a unbelievable effort for Penrith.
Mate,
That never say die attitude.
a fairy tale ending to the season.
Yeah.
You know, Steve finished the season in 4th, and he's won the whole championship. So congratulations to Steve Sardi and his team and his staff.
Yep.
Mate, the only way to finish the season is to win.
100% agree.
Hang the banner, take it out, baby.
There you go. The Penrith Panthers are your Youth League Men Division 1 champions for 2019.
After an overtime. First overtime game for the weekend, but Sammy,
well, if
congratulations
you
to
enjoyed,
Penrith.
you enjoyed that game, hashtag the People's Commentators.
Absolutely. I enjoyed on the continuous call team with you.
Until next time, we will see you later.
Peace out.
The 2019 Youth Men Division 1 Grand Final. Firstly, what an epic game, and massive round of applause for both associations on what was an amazing game. So a huge round of applause for the Sydney Comets and champions Penrith Panthers. Okay, it's my pleasure also to welcome the President of Gosford City Basketball, Kieran Hall, and our CEO, Moran Woodstreet, will assist in the presentations today. Firstly, we will start with our league presentations. So I'd like to call up our All-Star 5. For in guard, from the Hills Hornets, congratulations to Liam Moss. In the guard position from the Illawarra Hawks, Patrick Pascal. In forward,